3 significant figures, and 5 significant figures. Now, whenever some students hear significant figures, it's really a thorn on their flesh. So please try to stick around to the end of this video. You'll be so surprised how significant figures will actually become very easy after watching this till the end. Now, welcome back to Home Online Maths Education. Let's just commence with what we have today. Now, welcome back to Online Maths Education. It's very important that we commit everything into the hands of God for perfect understanding. So, without any waste of time, join me to say this prayer as I say. My mind is where I am always. O Lord, open my mind to easily assimilate today's lesson to the fullest, and help me to become a genius in all my endeavor. So help me, God. So let's just commence. Now we have it that we're instructed to approximate the following numbers in 4 significant figures, 3 significant figures, and 5 significant figures. Now, whenever some students hear significant figures, it's really a thorn on their flesh. So please try to stick around to the end of this video. You'll be so surprised how significant figures will actually become very easy after watching this till the end. Now we have it that the first one is 25.7623. Now, how do we do this? They said in 4 significant figures. So how are we going to do that? Very easy, very easy. This is one thing you must first of all have in mind. Whenever there is a decimal point, or whenever you're given a decimal number, don't stress your life too much. Count the number that you are given. You are instructed 4 significant figures, right? So we are going to count 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are stopping at 6. 2 and 3 disappears. Very easy. So 4 significant figures becomes 25.76. Now take note, assuming 2 is up to 5 or more than 5, then that means this 6 automatically becomes 7. So but because 2 is not up to 5, we'll leave 6 that way. Now in 3 significant figures, we'll just count 3 digits. 25.7. Now we shouldn't forget that the next number, which is 6, is up to 5. So 6 becomes 1 and then attaches itself to 7. Then 7 becomes 8. As easy as that. So now let's move to the next one. We're instructed 5 significant figures. So since it's 5 significant figures, we'll count 5 digits. 25.762. Now the next number after 2 is 3, and 3 is not up to 5, so that is it for the first question. Now second question is 925.823. So how do we go about this question? Just follow exactly the same thing I have explained in this. We have to locate the very first number, 4 digits. So the first 4 digits is 9259. So 4 significant figures is what? 9259. But now there is a slight problem in the sense that the next number after 9 is 8. So instead of leaving it as 9259, we shouldn't forget that 8 is actually greater than 5 or up to 5. So that means 8 will transform to 1 and add itself to 9, making it 10. So once it becomes 10, it becomes 0 on this side, and then here transforms to 6. Very easy. Now 3 significant figures. All we have to do is count the very first 3 digits on the very question. So the first 3 digits are 925. But the next number after 5 is 9. So instead of writing 925, we write 926. Now 5 significant figures. We will count 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we stop at 8. 9259.8. Now the next number after 8 is 2. 2 is not even up to 5. So we'll just leave our answer like that. So now let's move on to the third question. So which is 3. We have 6.5934. So how do we express this? Follow exactly the same steps that I have explained from the very beginning. 4 significant figures. Count 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll stop over here. Our answer is 6.593. Now 3 significant figures. Count 3 digits. So we have that it is 6.59. 3 is not up to 5. So we'll leave it that way. Now 5 significant figures. Our answer is 6.5934. So that is it for significant figures. So now let's move on to the next question. We're instructed to express the following in standard form. So how do we go about this? The first question is 732.6168. So this very question has been treated on one of my videos, so try to search for introduction to standard form. I made this, broke it down very well. So, and I'm not going to really take much of our time on explaining this. It's very easy. This is standard form. So what are we going to do over here? We are to express this in standard form. So that means this is ordinary form, right? So how do we go about this? This is where our decimal point is. You can see that this is a decimal number. So we shouldn't forget that whenever we are moving this direction, we are increasing, and when we are moving this direction, we are decreasing, just like what the image you're seeing right now on the screen for reminder purposes. So we are going to move this way. So we will first of all begin by writing back the number so we can mess it up. So we move 1, 2. Now standard form always respects the first number, and the first number is 7. So the decimal point must stay in front of 7 to make it a perfect standard form. So since we moved 2 times, our answer becomes 7.326168. There's no need putting another decimal point here because we moved it to this place. So 8 times 10 exponent 2. We are increasing. Now let's move to the next. We have 17.12813. So we'll do exactly the same thing over here, but in this case now we have to move once because the decimal point is already very close to the first number. So since we are moving once, we'll begin by writing the number again, 12813. So we mess it up 1. So since we moved once, we have 1.712813 times 10 exponent 1, and that's just it. So now let's move on to the next question. We have 0.00512. So how do we express this in standard form? Now this is 0.00, so all these zeros really doesn't matter to us. 0 is not important. So we move the 0 and place it in front of the first number, which is 5. So we'll repeat the number again so we can mess it up. We move 1, 2, 3. Now our answer becomes 5.12. Now before continuing anything, we shouldn't forget that whenever we move to this direction, we are decreasing. So times 10 exponent, we move 3 times, right? Negative 3. Now let's move on to the fourth question. 09.231. So assuming you were told to express something like this in standard form. Now the truth is the number was given to you this way, so you have no other choice but to move your decimal point once, because if you move to this other direction, then your decimal point will stay here, and that is not the right place for it to stay. So we move to this direction, and then we have it that our answer is, first of all, we have to repeat the number 9.231. Shouldn't forget our 0, so we'll move once, stop here. So we now have 92.31 times 10 exponent 1. -1 actually, because when we are moving this way, we are decreasing. Now let's move to the next question. 0.0008103. So we follow exact step. Please, if you think you have actually understood how to solve this, you don't have to wait for me to solve this. You can actually pause this video now and try it out yourself. After getting the answer, then you play it again to see whether what you've done is correct. So we'll continue by repeating the question again. 0813. The first number is 8. These zeros are not important, so we mess this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We stop here. So we now have 8.13 times 10 exponent -4, because we moved to this direction, so we are decreasing. And that's all for this very question. Oh my god, I really feel tired right now. So I really suggest that you try to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell. Do not forget to like this video because it helps the channel out. Please kindly help me to share to your friends and families so they too will improve in mathematics. Like I said, once again, subscribe and click the notification bell so you join our community where I teach mathematics and I do maths challenge, and I also throw some very nice maths game videos to help you get better in maths. So thank you for your love and your support on this channel. I'll be seeing you on my next video.